Whenever you're.
Some of the skills that our kids gain from TV production, aside from the obvious ones being the technology and the communications aspect, basically social skills like interaction. TV, film, video production, it's one of the rare fields that combines so many different things. You have writing in terms of script writing, creative writing in terms of narrative and things like that. You have art in terms of lighting, mise-en-scene and framing. You have the technology in terms of like the editing, the cameras. Mathematics are included as well because you get into f-stops and critical focus, which require measurements and all that kind of thing, as well as understanding like footlights with lighting. So it really is one of the few things that brings virtually everything else together. And that's even proven a little bit further by depending what the heart of your video or your TV show is. You know, you can produce something of a narrative nature, which requires creative writing. You can produce something of a documentary nature that can tie into current events or history. One of the things that our kids repeatedly tell us when they graduate, if they do not go on to pursue this in college, is at the very least they have an appreciation of media literacy, which simply means they can interact with and think critically of the media that they encounter every day.
And how well have your students done with those skills?
I think our students are doing excellent. Every year, this is my 12th year in the Armstrong School District being involved in TV production, either as a media technician or teacher. And every year, there's always a handful of kids that just catch fire and run with it. And the rest of the kids always gain something out of it. One of my jokes as the teacher is, if I do my job right, I will have ruined movies for you by the end of the year. And that's something that I accomplish each and every year. And basically, you know, kids understand messaging, you know, like why is an image presented to them the way that it's presented to them, and what would be the reason for that, and what is the reaction supposed to be to that. So that's like the base English style theory that underlies everything else that we do with the technology on top of that, trying to kind of like, here's the theory, here's how you do it. And when they go out and they interact with media, whether it be online, in film at the movie theater, on TV, or social media, you know, they have skills to kind of approach that media in a critical way to better understand the message that is being sent to them and to understand the bias behind that message.